experienced bowler, Yash Babani. Full toss, almost a full toss, so respect given by Yash Babani. Good start this by Rajiv. On to the back foot, plays it to Navid. Good fielding by Navid, the co-owner of the team. Avoids a single. So good bowling by Rajiv, he's keeping it slow. Short ball onto the back foot, brilliant fielding by Sarfaraz. That was actually a very good stop, but on his follow through it hit his shoe. So well done there, Sarfaraz. On strike, Nikhil, hard hitter. Ooh, well bowled, loud appeal, and he's given. The umpire has given him out. Caught behind. So he's taken a referral. This is the batsman has gone for a referral. We'll wait for the third umpire's confirmation. Just wait. So third umpire pressed into service very early in the innings. Just the third ball. Nikhil stepped out, going for a big hit, misses it completely, and there's good keeping. Who was the keeper? I think it was Sid. Let's see what the umpire has to say. And he's given him so big wicket. Nikhil Mansukani walks back very early on in the innings. Good start by all monsters. -5. Just waiting for the score to be updated. So that was Aslam Darugar who completed a good clean catch. And -4 now on the board already. And we have star commentator Dipesh Sule. Over to you.
So here we go, a live action wicket. After taking that review, it was given out by the third umpire, and now there won't be any review, any referral remaining with the batting team. Vijay Moser comes at the striker's end. At the non-striker's end, you always have Yash Babani. Rajiv Thavani starting at the bowling end. So early in the innings we also saw a silly pointer standing there. End of the first over, a very good one. It was minus runs right up in on the scoreboard. -4 for the loss of 1 wicket after the end of first over. It's time for the bowling power play, and the power play over is brought to you by Chauhan Group of Companies. So that will bring Yash Babani on strike. Zubair comes to bowl the second one. In the air, not quite hit very nicely, but catch dropped. We've seen a lot of drop catches today. This one also goes down. Zaid the fielder. So Yash Babani gets a life. In the air, and that has connected it very well. That will go for a big six by Vijay. He's a very good hitter of the ball. Once again trying to go on the back foot, but straight to the fielder there. A quick single. That is a good shot, and that will be a sixer as well, but this time it is Yash Babani going for the big one. So 2 sixes already in this over. Brings the score to number 10 for the loss of 1 wicket only. And that will be a wide ball and extra delivery. Good one by Zubair. This time on the onside, Siddesh will be coming on the ball. A quick single to end that second over, and after the end of 2 overs, it is 12 runs on an average of 6 runs per over. So 2 good matches that we've witnessed. Both of them very... the first one, in fact, was a very close encounter, but the second one, what an innings by Muddu and Sharfuddin. Both of them had a good partnership going on and a good chase against ISBM Avengers. Here's the big match now that we're witnessing. Turf Addicts taking on All Monsters. And that could have been an easy catch. Sarfaraz was almost on it, but the ball just popped out at the last moment. Another catch going down. 2 catches dropped already. Rishi Gidwani at the bowling end. That one's again nicely guided on the offside towards the backward point region, getting a quick single here. Brings Yash Babani on strike. That is a good shot again into the gap. There's going to be a long chase, but that will be a boundary. So the young lad Yash Babani getting some runs here. A 6 and a boundary now. This time again nicely played. Rajiv Thawani will come on the ball, and that will be another single, bringing back Vijay Moser on strike. Full toss ball nicely played away. Directed was needed, but a good cover up there by Navid Sharif. Another quick single scored on strike. Very good delivery by Rishi. And also the end of third over. And by the end of third over, it is 20 for 1. And it's time for the monster over, brought to you by Niton Wolf Group. A very important over. And the specialist bowler Irfan comes to bowl that. And now it is going to be an interesting move here. How are they going to place the field? How are they going to set up a trap for the batsmen? Because wicket in this over is very important for any fielding team. But at the same time, the batsmen would love to go very defensive on this one, not giving any chance for the bowling to take on them. Again, Vijay on strike now. Irfan to bowl, nicely played it into the gap. It will be a quick single, and even if they go singles, it won't really be a harm. In fact, it will keep on adding that extra run as well, because it is the monster over. Nicely played by Yash. That is sensible batting here. Don't want to take any risk. That is again a very good edge. Rishi almost had it. Third catch going down. A series of drop catches that we are seeing at the moment by all monsters. Again, a very good delivery. Straight to the keeper. Now they're trying to set up a trap here. They want a wicket desperately in this over. Want to give that -5 runs to the opponents. Just one more ball to go in this over, and they will look for everything possible. Look at that. A silly point is back again. Now the Sharif ready to catch. But they will steal a single here. End of a fantastic monster over, brought to you by Niton Wolf Group. And after the end of 4 overs, it is 24 runs, playing on the average of 6 runs per over, for the loss of just 1 wicket. Good start here by Arjun. And the bowling has been very impressive by all monsters. I still remember their first match. They got the opponents out on a low total. So bowling has been their good strength. That is again in the air, and a good try. So KP coming to the center, Kishore Parmar. Straight to Siddesh, but the throw was at the wrong end. That is a good strike again on the onside this time. Wants to go for the second one as well and easily completed. So 2 more runs added to the total. And now it goes to 28 for 2 by the end of 5 overs. And that's going to be an overthrow, but a good backup there by Navid. Stops them only at a single. That is straight in the air, but just falling short of that fielder, Zubair. But easily complete that single as well. Oh, this one kept low. And that is a good one as well. A wicket falling down. Vijay Moser will have to go back to the dugout. And that will bring in a new batsman in. That one's in the air and Irfan almost got it. Just falling short. That will go into the declared zone for a single. That's again going into the declared zone. Aditya Shetty, the new batsman. That will be a no ball and a welcome free hit for Aditya Shetty. Good backup there by Siddharth Kadam.
Huh? Sohail.
It's Sohail Arora on strike. That one's in the air and that will be a wicket. Good one for Siddesh, and just exactly when I was saying that all monsters have their great strength in the bowling. Oh,
ये था
so the bowlers counted it was a no ball. So it's all good in the center for tough Erics. Sohail Arora still in the center. Kishore Parmar going good. 33 runs for the loss of 3 wickets after the end of 6 overs. A very good economical bowling performance till now by all monsters. And here's a new bowler coming in, Salman Farooqi. Just 2 overs to go in this first innings. We've done good till now. Again, trying to hit that big one. KP wants to go for the second one, so he will have to hurry, but the throw is at the striker's end, very wide. Easy 2 runs. Again noted. That one's in the air and it will go high and very high. So KP gets a good sixer. 41 the score now. And this is the time where they will have to go for these big shots because not too many deliveries are remaining in this innings. They'll have to make the most of it. Goes for one more big, but this will fall short again off the fielder at the long on region. Bit of a misfield there. And a good backup there by Rishi. Rajiv collects it, gives it back to Salman. An exciting game going on here, 43 for 3. Every ball that they're hitting, they're going for that first run very fast so that they can get an opportunity to complete the second one also in time. That is a good shot, straight down the ground. One more sixer. 49 now. It's a bit of an expensive over that we're seeing compared to the overs that were bowled earlier. But it's all good till now. 49 runs. Just more 8 deliveries to be bowled. This is the 7th over, more 2 to go in this one. So again, one more. Kishore Parmar is on a roll here. Beautiful batting by him. 3 sixes in this over till now. This time he goes on the onside, but the ball is way outside the leg stump and will be given wide by the umpire. That will add one more single. And he goes for one more, but that will be only a single into the declare zone. So end of 7 overs, and after the end of 7 overs it is 57 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Requesting the captain of All Stars and Spartan Warriors to please be present near the presentation area for the toss after this over. Requesting the captain of Spartan Warriors and All Stars to be present near the presentation area for the toss after this over. This one's in the air and a bit of a collision between the bats. Easy single. Last over, the most crucial one. Siddharth Kadam comes to bowl that. That is a good hit, but I think that will travel beyond the fence and that will be a wicket for Siddharth Kadam. It's a good time when he's picking up those wickets, especially when the batsman is only going to go for an attack. Picking up a wicket in the last over, which is going on now. Just 2 deliveries have been bowled, more 4 to go. That brings Sagar Dalvi in the centre. So what does Sagar has in his mind? Because he just has 4 balls to face now. Not too much time for him to get settled in. He has to go from ball 1. 58 runs on the scoreboard. That is again in the air and will be a boundary. So he starts off with a boundary. And very much needed at this point in time. Very good change in the bowling, and that will be a run out as well. So the wicket is taken here. Time for another batsman to come in. Can I request someone to come from All Stars for the toss? The captain, please. Richie Singh. Calling for Richie Singh for the toss. Richie Singh, can you please come in for the toss? So Tej Singh is the new batsman. KP still on strike. And he would love to face those two deliveries and get some runs on that. Oh, that is again one more catch getting down. And a wicket falling down here, and a very important one. KP is out. Wicket number 5 falling down. 62 runs is the score. Can I please request Richie Singh to please come in for a toss? If Richie is not available, anyone can come in for a toss from All Stars. Ends up with that declare, and after the end of 8 overs, it is 64 for 6. I request Richie Singh to come in for the toss. The captain of Spartan Warriors is already there. A very warm welcome to RT Rishabh Thakkar. So it's toss time. I've got Sheikh Fazal with me, the title sponsor, Bally's Entertainment, Sri Lanka with me. All Stars up against Spartan Warriors. Big match coming up. Fazal to flip the coin, Bhavik to call. Bally's is the call, and Bally's it is. So All Stars have won the toss. Bhavik is happy. All Stars have won the toss, and so is Sheikh Fazal, because Bally's it is. What would you like to do?
Field first.
Any specific reasons feeling against Spartan?
Yeah, I mean, it's a pressure situation for both of us. I mean, you know, we have won one, lost one, they've lost a couple of matches. So I'm sure fielding first and getting an ideal total would be helpful for us.
Alright, all the very best. So that's it from the toss. All Stars have won the toss and have elected to field up against Spartan Warriors. Back to live action. Thank you. Thank you, Zishan. And All Stars here winning the toss. So Spartan Warriors taking on All Stars. Interesting match to watch after this. But meanwhile, the live action, Swaraj is at the striker's end. No, it is Rajiv Tawani. How many sixes is he planning today? We'll have to wait and watch. On the other end is Swaraj. So Vijay Moser comes to the bowling attack. Rajiv Tawani going defensive on the first ball. Shardul with the dive, trying to save that, but good backup there. And that is a no ball given, so a free hit coming Rajiv Tawani's way. Will he make the most of it? Rajiv Tawani on strike. Oh, that is gone beyond the fence. Somehow he needs one icebreaker, Rajiv Tawani. He is a man who has always given his team a flying start with a lot of sixes. That is straight in the hands of the fielder, and a wicket number 1 falling down. -5 runs also on the scoreboard. That will bring in the new batsman in Nawid Sharif to the crease. Just the wicket that they were looking for. Not really a very good season for Rajiv, getting out early. So now it is the new man coming at the strikers end, Sarfaraz at the non-strikers end. Nicely played again by Nawid, going very careful on that one. Just one more to go. Full toss ball, put it into the gap, straight to the fielder. By the end of first over, it will be still -3 on the scoreboard. 65 runs to win this game. That was a good fielding there by Tej. Yash Babani comes to the attack. Quick single for Navid. Brings Sarfaraz back on strike. Going on the back foot, putting it into the gap and into the declare zone as well. Another run added. Full toss ball, nicely played again into the declare zone. So he's trying to find those gaps, and wherever possible he's trying to go the aerial route, but on the onside, on the offside, if you're talking about the square leg, mid-wicket, deep mid-wicket areas, they're not going to fetch you more than a single. He wants to go for a big one, and he goes, what a sixer. Wonderful start to Surf. Again going on the back foot, this time straight to the fielder. Quick single brings Navid back on strike. Again nicely put that into the gap. Good throw there, straight to Manish, and that will be the end of second over, and by the end of second over it is 8 runs on the scoreboard for the loss of 1 wicket. So new bowler comes Tej Singh. It starts off with a wide. One more. He took a fast one, cancelling the wide. This one's straight to the fielder, but a little bit of misfield that allowed the batsman to complete that one very easily. Brings back Sarfaraz on strike. We also a warm welcome to Mr. Vishal Karya, who has given us this beautiful venue. That is in the air, and that will be a big one. Second one for Swaraj. Good strike by him, and a very much needed sixer. That will take the score to 16 runs now for the loss of 1 wicket in just the third over. Just 2 balls have been bowled, more 4 to go. Lots more to come. Sarfaraz looks in a very good form, very good touch. Getting the sixes very nicely, very cleanly. Nicely left, and that will be a wide ball. Good thinking by Sarf. Once again, that will be a wide ball. So 2 consecutive wide balls by Tej. Bit of an extra runs getting added here. That is number 3 for him. Sarfaraz strikes and strikes well. Punched very much with good power. 3 sixes to his name already. 24 is the score now. And this is coming just before the monster over. It's again an added advantage. That will be a wide ball, so it's going to be a very expensive over. Extras coming in, sixes coming in. 25 runs. Once again in the air, but played safe this time. Wants to go for the second one. Now they will have to hurry. There's an overthrow. He goes for the third one as well. One more. They're going to run for no. This time not. 3 runs completed. A single converted into a 2. A 2 converted into a 3 with that overthrow that was happening. Very good batting. I think he's hurt his finger, Tej. Can I request Physio Mahesh to quickly come inside the ground? Physio Mahesh, please quickly come in. I think he's hurted his finger very badly. Physio Mahesh, please come quickly. A very warm welcome to Mr. Vishal Karya from who's given us this beautiful venue, wonderful infrastructure. A warm welcome from Swaraj Cup. stage continues, and that one's in the air and straight to KP. Takes an easy catch. Now Sharif loses his wicket. And that will bring in Siddharth Kadam to the centre. So the end of the third over, and that will be 29 for the loss of 2 wickets. So it will be the time for the most crucial over of the match. The monster over brought to you by Neton Wolf Group.
ये तीसरा मैच है।
Good start there by Manish with the dot ball. That one's straight to Vijay Moser. Monster over, playing very carefully. There's Siddharth. That is an easy single. Kishore Parmar going for everything to save that single, but cannot probably stop that single. It's time for now Sarfaraz to come into bat. Once again, he's got some good sixes to his name today. Can he hit one in the monster over as well? Nope, he goes defensive. 1 to go in this monster over brought to you by Neton Wolf Group. Very well done, very well played, and end of 4 overs. After the end of 4 overs, it is 31 for the loss of 2 wickets, and the equation is 34 runs needed from 24 balls. And the power play over, just 1 run came off the bat in the monster over. It was a very good bowling by Manish. 34 needed of 24. And the excitement is pretty much because very good match between these two, All Monsters and Turf Addicts. And now in the commentary box it will be Abhijit. First full toss delivery, and that's a 6. Very well played away by Siddharth Kadam. With the 6 score down was on to 37. First slightly uppish delivery by Shardul, and it was very well hit by Siddharth Kadam. This time with wide-ish, so extra runs added. A very good catch taken by Darshan Modi. So Siddharth Kadam is out. So third wicket goes down. 27 runs needed from 22 balls. Arjun replaces Siddharth. So 3 wickets around. Good comeback by Shardul. And good sharp catch taken by Darshan Modi. Very well bowled to Sohail. Throws at the correct end. One more wicket is down. Sarfaraz Khan. A slight appeal. Appeal by from Turf Addicts. Let's wait and watch. Third umpire decisions. So we need to wait and watch. So match number 4 of this evening. Next match after this match, All Stars versus Spartans. All Stars have won the toss and they have elected to field first. So we're still waiting for the umpire's third umpire's decision. Yes, so Sarfaraz Khan is run out. Irfan replaces Sarfaraz Khan. So 2 quick wickets for Turf Addicts. They are back in the game. 38 for 4.
27 runs needed of 21 balls. So good over by Shardul. One more good delivery straight towards Sandy, but through at the far end. Nicely. Oh, Sagar Dalvi misses that catch, although a good attempt. Irfan off the mark with this one run. There's a big chance there for Turf Addicts and Sagar Dalvi. This time a flighty delivery. And he will settle in for just one run. So good over by Shardul. That's the end of over number 5, 41 for 4. All Monster needs 24 runs from 18 balls. So good comeback by Turf Addicts. Shardul takes 2 wickets. One in form of run out and one good catch taken by Darshan Modi. So they are bounced back in this over. All Monster needs 24 runs. Just one good hit can ease off the pressure for All Monsters. Required run rate is 8 per over. So good thinking all around needs to be done. 5 overs are done, 41 for 4. Sandeep Agarwal is into 6th over. That's very well bowled and nicely played away by Arjun. And he's out. Irfan is out. So Sandy gets an important breakthrough for Turf Addicts. One big wicket goes down. Irfan is out. So 3 quick wickets and Turf Addicts are looking good at the moment. Still Arjun needs to take the responsibility to chase down this target. Zubair replacing Irfan. So slightly tough situation for All Monster. Arjun is looking all set, playing very easily. What a good delivery by Sandy. Just pitching it up onto the off stump and taking that ball away from the batsman. This time slightly outside the leg stump. So one extra runs added. 22 runs needed from 15 balls. And he's out. One more wicket. Zubair is out. That's very good bowling by Sandeep Agarwal. Sandy taking second wicket in this over. 22 runs to go from 14 deliveries. So quick chat here by Aslam and Arjun. A few inputs by Arjun. Aslam needs to stay around for All Monsters. Just a couple of runs from Aslam's bat will surely make a good help for All Monsters to chase down this target. 22 runs needed of 14 balls. Nicely done, nicely done. Just sticking to its basics. Sandy, nothing trying for any extra run. It's a wide delivery, so extra runs will be added. 21 runs needed from 13 balls. One more to go. 2 extra runs given by Sandeep. Oh, that's out. Yes, a very good catch taken behind the wicket by Manish. One more wicket to go. They are back in the game. So 45 for 7 at the end of 6 overs. 20 runs needed from 12 balls. Manish takes a good catch. Very fine edge. And it was good work done behind the wicket by Manish Sarvaiya. So well over completed by Sandy. All monsters 45 for 7 at the end of 6 overs. 20 runs needed of 12 balls. Aditya Shetty coming in for the next over. Good ball, trying to play it across. Arjun feeling a bit pressure here. This time slower delivery, slightly slower. Asking for the second run, but widely sent back by Salman Farooq, who has just replaced the batsman. One more played with the soft hands and just getting that important run and get off his mark. So we'll get more confidence with that one run. It will be a wide ball. 48 for 7. This time it's wide onto the off stump. So 2 wides in a row. 16 runs needed from 9 balls. So 2 extras given by Aditya. A big very well played away. Very well done by Arjun. Just waiting for the right deliveries. Getting a run here is very important for all monsters. It's 50 up for all monsters, 50 for 7 from 6.4 overs. So quick run taken by Salman. Was played lately. Again, Sohail does the trick here. So Salman is out, run out. One more mistake and one more wicket. 51 for 8. 14 runs needed of 6 balls. So very evenly poised match, but tough edicts coming back strongly. All monsters, all eyes on Arjun. 6 balls and 14 runs needed. The scenario has changed completely since last 2 overs. First by Sharil. It was a very good over, followed by Sandeep Agrawal taking that 3 important wickets, and good commitment showed by all the fielders, right from Sagar Dalvi, Darshan Modi, and Sohil Arora, also by wicket keeper Manish Sarvaiya, Vijay Mozar, everyone, every single fielder contributing in this last 2 overs. So 14 runs needed of 6 balls. So Rishi straight away will face the very first delivery. 14 runs needed from 6 balls. Just one big hit can change the game for all monsters, but they need to be watchful for first 3 deliveries, as Arjun is the man who can make the things turn around for Team All Monsters. Sagar Dalvi. Direct hit. Need to wait and watch. Third umpire's decision it is. It was well fielded on his follow through, and Sagar Dalvi hits the stumps. Let's see. Need to wait and watch. So Rishi is run out. Well done again, good work. Well fielded by Sagar Dalvi on his own bowling. So 14 runs needed from 5 balls now. Most important thing, Arjun is on strike. So he need to play all those 5 deliveries. That must be the thinking in his mind. That will be the plan. If he plays all 5 deliveries, just 2 big hits can change the things for all monsters. It looked like they are easily going to chase down this target, but the way Sharvil Shah bounced back in his bowling, and then followed by Sandeep Agrawal, and now Sagar Dalvi. 14 runs needed of 5 balls. Last man in, Siddesh, who is on non-strike. So all eyes on Arjun. Bit of changes in the field. Nicely done, but straight into the hands of Aditya Shetty. They have won this match. Tough Addicts makes a good comeback and they win this match. Arjun is out. Well done. Congratulations and well done all monsters. So 4th match, may I request both the teams to please be ready. All Stars and Spartan Warriors. All Star, after winning the toss, they have elected to field first. So Tough Addicts and all monsters, I request to please be at presentation ceremony. Zishan,